Hey, Jimmy people, it's your Howler Mad Mud Duck back at you, and we're going to say a few words about the dumb cocksucker that runs the state of Washington, Governor Jay Inslee. How goddamn stupid can you get? Okay. Inslee claims, according to this headline, there are only 59 days left to save the children from global warming, Washington governor claims. Washington State's Democratic Governor Jay Inslee warned that there are just 59 days to save future generations from endless cycles of crop-killing droughts one year and rivers spilling their banks the next. Inslee went on a lengthy Twitter rant in efforts to convince state legislature to pass legislation to tax carbon dioxide emissions. Washington residents voted down Inslee's last carbon plan in a wide margin in 2016. So he tweets out here, and I don't tweet, and I think anybody that tweets is a fucking twit, but that's just me. I mean, the goddamn world doesn't need to know your every fucking thought, bitch. He says, we have just 59 days to do our part to save the children from an endless cycle of crop-killing droughts one year and rivers filling their banks the next. To save the salmon from ever-warming rivers and our forests from being reduced to plumes of ash. Oh, I'm going to pick that apart. First of all, we don't have crop-killing droughts one year and then the next year rivers spilling their banks. I don't know how long you've been in Washington State, Jay, but open up your fucking eyes and pay attention. Every fucking winter, the rivers flood. Why? Because it rains in the fucking hills and water runs downhill, you dumb bastard. Go back, grab Como 4's archives and see how many years you can go back with him doing a piece of salmon swimming up a street. Not up a stream, but up a street. You dumb son of a bitch. That's their yearly piece they do every year in the wintertime is salmon swimming up street. It rains in the mountains. It melts the snow. The water comes downhill. Every goddamn year. I mean, if Snoqualmie Falls ain't at flood stage and spouting out billions of gallons of water a second, it ain't wintertime. If it doesn't flood up in Carnation, it ain't wintertime. God damn dumb son of a bitch. And then to save salmon from dying in ever-warming rivers. Are you fucking retarded, Jay? I just gotta ask, did your mama drop you on your head excessively when you were younger? Because even your goddamn office runs in the summertime warning people that the rivers are colder than they think. On a 90-degree day, they're talking about the rivers being colder than they think and warning people about hypothermia and all that. Ever warming rivers. So it's too cold for people, but it's too warm for fish. Yeah, I got some radioactive swamp property down in Long Beach. I'll sell you, bitch. Then, let's pick this point out. You know how the rivers in this part of the state are fed? Anybody got a clue? Glaciers. What are glaciers? Ice. What's running down out of the hills? Ice water. That's what the rivers come from, is ice water. But they're warming up, too warm for the fucking salmon. I didn't think so when I was out there salmon season, freezing my nuts off, knee deep in water. Well, what the fuck do I know? I'm out in the weather every day, Jay. I'm not coddled and pampered, you dumb cocksucker. And then he gets a tweet back with approval from Al Gore. And I'll tell you what, anybody that's got approval from Al, let's grope and try to rape a masseuse down in Portland, Gore. The polar bears are dying and the ice caps are melting, and send me money and it won't happen, Gore, has got to be a piece of shit. Because if Gore endorses you, you're right up there in his goddamn piece of shit group. 59 days. And I'll tell you what, you fly that fucking green and white Huey over my goddamn house again at treetop level, I'm gonna be throwing rocks at you again, motherfucker. Don't rattle my windows. You don't own the goddamn state. You're only in charge temporarily. You ain't fucking God, motherfucker. You just be goddamn lucky I'm a bad aim with a rock, or I'd have taken that son of a bitch down with a rock. Cocksucker, rattle my fucking place with your fucking helicopter. Why don't you get a goddamn newer one?